Coach Richards, a 1-0 loss here at Loyola. I mean, pretty much about as even as a match can be. I mean, one own goal, shots were even, and I know you don't ever want to come away with a loss, but it seemed like your team got better as the game went on.
Absolutely, yeah. We talked about it just a minute ago. Of the 90 minutes we played, we felt we were in it or better for probably 75 to 80. Unfortunately, for 10 minutes we were off the game just a little bit, and that's when they scored their goal. And as ever, it comes down to the tiniest little things. We've also hit the post, and we've had one cleared off the line, and if either of those go in, it's a tie game, and we're playing overtime right now. So, as we just said to the team, be disappointed, because we always want you to be disappointed when you lose, because that drives you on to come back again. But don't be disheartened, because there's so many things that worked out well for us in there. We played with great heart. Tactically, we were very good. I thought throughout the game we managed to carry off our game plan. We just didn't. The little things didn't quite work for us. They got the goal, we didn't. There were going to be a lot of 1-0s this season. Let's hope we can get a few more going our way.
In the early going, it seemed like maybe whether it was nerves or just whatever, it seemed like maybe the flow, the continuity wasn't there. But Becca Eisen really came up with a couple big saves. I mean, she only had 3 credited to her on the night, but she had 2 in the first 15 minutes that both were very tough saves. I mean, you could have been in a hole.
Two fantastic saves. She really kept us in the game early on. That was during that spell we weren't playing very well. We were stepping off them a little bit instead of pressuring them. We were giving them shots on goal, and Becca really stepped up and made 2 fantastic saves, as good as I've seen from any goalkeeper since I've been here. So really did a great job of keeping us in there. And as I said, there was a bit of a lull in our play. Then we found our rhythm a bit. We got some fresh legs on, and we just started to find the cohesion. It is our first game of the season, and that's hard to find early on. I think in previous years it's taken us 2, 3, or even 4 games to find that. But today it was great that they were playing well right from the very start. And, credit to Loyola. They're a pretty good team. They're very physical. They do well on set pieces, which is of course where they got their goal from. And they'll be a good match for a lot of teams this year.
You had a lot of young kids make their debut tonight. Can you just talk about maybe the play of some of your freshmen that came on?
Yeah, we've been very happy with our class right from the start. All 8 are here tonight, and they've earned that right because they passed the fitness test, and they all passed it on the first attempt as well. So they've been a good group who've come in. Kenzie Schlemitz, when she got introduced to the game, was a very good addition. I thought we were struggling a little bit with the ball in the air, and she's able to win that. Ashley Garr is half the size of some of the other girls out there, but she's not in her play. She's a fantastic little player, plays a lot of heart, and really kept us moving as well. But everyone contributed. Leslie Henny had a good game, some nice touches on the ball as well. So it's about finding that mix right now. I mean, of course, you look back on a game and go, if we'd had this kid in at this time and maybe change things a bit, but you can't second guess it. What we know now is we have a lot more information on the team now than we did 2 hours ago, and we'll be able to use that going forward.
Then in the late going, I don't know how many shots they were credited with in total, but the combination of Tracy Togba and your captain Alyssa Zuccaro seemed to be working well together. Obviously, you've got such a young team that Tracy's only a sophomore, but she saw a lot of time on the field, especially in the late going last season, and obviously Z has played, been in your lineup for 3 years.
Right.
Can you is that just kind of the leadership on the field just as important? I mean, there's some things there the young kids can learn from?
Z is doing a fantastic job of being a captain. She's a great leader, and a lot of it is innate. She hasn't had to be taught this stuff. She just knows. She knows what to say. She knows when to get people G'd up. She knows when to calm them down a little bit, and she knows how to play the game of soccer. She's a fantastic influence. She's the heart of our team. Tracy has some very unique skills. She's very quick over 5 yards, and she's able to cause a lot of problems for players, and they work well together. But I think the whole team works well. There's a good cohesion about the whole group, and that's only going to get better.
Okay, a travel day and a practice tomorrow, and then you're back at it Sunday at Illinois State. Yeah. Any final thoughts about either this game or that one?
Like I say, you got to put this behind you in terms of the disappointment of it all. You have to get over that quickly. We do have a game on Sunday. We have to start preparing for it now in terms of the amount of rest we get, and get down to Illinois State tomorrow and get a decent practice in. And it starts all over again. Hopefully we'll be on the other end of a bit of fortune. I think the girls work hard enough. We definitely deserve to get something out of this game, and I know it's easy to stand here and say that, but I really think anyone who saw it would have said that was fair.
Okay, thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Mike. See you Sunday.
See you.